Hi guys, welcome to the Music B&B. My name is Callum, and today we are reacting to an artist known as Pjtoohot with their album 1994. 1994 is the debut album from Pjtoohot, and it is about his insane childhood growing up. And that's all we need to know. Let's dive on into the music. If you like it, make sure to add it to your streaming services. It is linked down below. Let's go. Our first song is called Therapy Session 1.
Mr. Eden, what is the one word that describes you best?
Determined. I'm very determined.
And why is that?
I don't really know. I guess insecurities.
It's like an intro track this then?
I mean, like I've always been overlooked my whole life. At least it's what it felt like.
I think we've all felt like that at one point in our lives. That's very normal. But to be honest, insecurities could ruin a lot of great things about people as well.
True.
Yeah, I get it. And I've learned a lot over the years about that too. You know, I think I found myself in a good place now.
And that is a story that I would love to hear, which is one of the reasons why I asked you to come in today.
I wonder if he's doing two voices.
Yes, so tell me, how would you like to tell your story? Like, where does it all begin?
Well, let's see. How should I start? Yeah.
Confessions freestyle, okay. Off the top of his noggin.
Yeah.
Nice beat.
Yeah, sitting at home thinking if I misunderstood, always doubting relations and hopes I never would.
Quite soulful,
I feel
like
lost, just coping with my confession. Say a prayer to you right out the box with many lessons. My apologies. Perfection is a part of me. Always doubting I'm tripping. Maybe I ought to leave. I always dreamed a life without failure. Always counting up the lies. How many times I can't tell you. Living life can be a job or a dream. I stay focused, so try to be. I'm just scared to fall behind and grow older and not succeed. Live life to the fullest. My awkwardness blocking me. I'm growing every day just so others acknowledge me. I'm just trying to see. That's just crazy how life can be. I be working every day. It gets hard to have a dream. I've always had a problem of putting others on pedestals. Holding back myself. That's why others find me forgettable. And
like
that's
that right
shit is crazy. This road to the dream will amaze me. Nice. I just want to be known when I see.
This feels quite sort of late 90s, early 2000s kind of hip-hop.
We all have a purpose.
Nice short tracks as well. I love a short track. People seem to think that's a bad thing. I love a short track. I get bored too easy. I have to move on to the next one. Confessions freestyle was great. Hard to believe that was a freestyle, because it was very good. Nothing Special is the next track. This track's nothing special.
With all the problems that I always see, stuck in a box of emotions I thought I never need. How many times have others told me I'm nothing special? It's give and take, my confidence low and never helpful. Yeah, with all the problems that I always see, stuck in a box of emotions I thought I never need. How many times have others told me I'm nothing special? It's give and take, my confidence low and never helpful. It's crazy, my problems would get the best of me. So much from my confidence, stressing hard with low self-esteem. Everybody picking, just wondering what I'm missing. Hoping the girls that's dancing exactly where I've been wishing. See, I be striving, hope for my best to be respected. A short kid trying his best but felt neglected. Life wasn't easy, just begging for those to see me. Writing down all my rhymes, then reflected so you believe me. Yeah, I know it's crazy, cause rapping always amazed me. Kept me from stressing and pacing lately and kept me from crazy. Now I believe it when others tell me you're long overdue. Now count your blessings and many lessons and goes to pursue. How many times have I told myself just don't settle for less? Have some respect, that's hard to say, I just gotta confess. Now count your blessings, I know it's crazy, it's coming from me. With all the lessons I have received, I just gotta believe. With all the problems that I always see, stuck in a box of emotions I thought I never need. How many times have others told me I'm nothing special? It's give and take, my confidence low and never helpful. Yeah, with all the problems that I always see, stuck in a box of emotions I thought I never need. How many times have others told me I'm nothing special? It's give and take, my confidence low and never helpful.
This is great. So far, this album is amazing. Like, seriously enjoying it. I like how there's an idea, a beat, a movement, and not too long spent in it. Like the tracks are just long enough before you think, oh, you know, if that was any longer, I'd get bored of it. And it's kind of like, I've made my point, let's move on. I'm enjoying that. There's no just, oh, I've got to drag it out to 3 minutes to 4 minutes. It's just do what the song needs, like that. We Know. Interesting intro, I like that.
And we know, and we know, and he know, and she know.
Cool vocals in the background there, they're singing.
Yeah. And he know, and she know. I remember going unnoticed. Too much time, I start to lose focus. Sit back in time like a glass of wine. My mind is better unopened. My grandma told me I'm special, but I can't believe that I'm helpful. My mindset's the most stressful, but I tend to be the most.
I haven't mentioned the artwork yet, but the artwork's cool as well.
Recognize that others would
okay.
It was too much
trap beat now.
Recognize my dreams got me moving away.
Yeah.
Contemplate with my license, shambles, staying strong. I know.
Not sure about the alien sounding vocals.
Potential, start to feel myself sentimental.
Yeah, no.
And I told myself, I think back every day of my mental health. Used to cry at home, I never
Fine
asked
about
for help.
that.
I had to test myself.
I had to mask it well.
Quiet kid, I know I don't mind. To myself, I know I'll be fine. Live a life, I do my own time. Pour my heart
It might
into
be
my
quite
own
cool if the
rhymes.
trap beat was also that acoustic drum
I'ma do
sound
another verse.
to give the album its own
Yeah.
like, world and sound. You can
do
still
that.
do the really fast, rapid hi-hat stuff, but keeping it acoustic might work because I feel like I'm in a different album here.
And we know, and we know, and he know, and she know. And turn it up a little bit. Yeah. And he know, and she know. When I reminisce, I get hypnotized. Stuck in motion, gotta memorize. Got an eye for folks that expand in mind. Kinda private, but I just don't got no time. Gotta hold up all the emotions. My mind's as deep as an ocean. My life consists of devotion. Heal mental rules of emotion. Cause I don't know what I can handle, but working 12 hours can feel
It's
like
a bit strange. I like that bit before, though. That was good.
no question about it, I'm never excited.
Yeah.
Trapped in darkness in my own mind, a paradox, feel stuck in time. I change the task and I realize
It's a shame because the vocals, the melody, all working so well in this one. I think the alien sounding vocal effect just kind of takes me away from the whole experience on We Know. But still a great track at heart. There's things I would change about it, but there we go. Right, let's talk about it. Here's the next track.
Let's get it, man. Where's the logic? Start to feel nostalgic. Had struggled out through school. Introverts out my wallet. Had all the skills of
Okay,
solving,
so this
but my
album
mental wasn't
started
the
in
best.
this kind of like
Brick
R&B
walls and hard falls and dreams of no stress by
acoustic
saying,
world.
let's talk about it.
Now it's
Yeah,
moved
let's
into
talk
this
about
sort of
it.
2023
Let's talk about
trap
it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
hip-hop.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Which, you know, is
Let's
still
talk about
good.
it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Just feels like
yeah,
I've
let's
got two
talk
worlds
about
I'm
it.
trying to
There's so
start trying to
much in
compete
line,
within
so
this
much stress
project.
to fear, I can't solve it. Yeah, it's hard to take advice, especially when you're too nice. They just walk on you all night. At this rate, got to say goodbye. Yeah, I'm sounding crazy. Rapping kinda saved me. My mind's like a temple, it's sacred. It made me socially I'm awkward, but not through my music. Express myself my way, and
That's how I prove it.
cause I wanna be the best to pay my bills without no stress. Remember way back in high school, I feared to fail that test.
Go
I
into
just
this
hope
sort
I
of like
am right, 'cause I've been
alien
told I'm
voice, which
too
is just
nice.
like
They
basically
walk
pitch
on y'all
shifted,
night.
like,
At this rate,
go
Gotta
down
say
slightly.
goodbye. Yeah.
man, where's the logic? Start to feel nostalgic.
It's not
Had
for
started
me.
out through
It's not
school,
for me. Too much
introverts
people
out
might
my
like it.
wallet. Had all the skills to solve it, but my mental wasn't the best. Stopped by brick walls and hard falls and dreams of no stress by saying.
It's a shame because
let's talk
the
about it.
lyrical
yeah, let's
content,
talk about it.
the rapping
Let's talk
is
about
really
it.
good. Like
yeah, let's talk about
all
it.
of it
Let's
is
talk
good.
about it. Yeah, let's
Because
talk about it.
it's not going to the
Let's
typical
talk
hip hop
about it.
genres we've heard
Yeah, let's
time and
talk
time
about
again.
it.
It's about the artist.
That's good.
It's important, and you can tell that the lyrics are important to this artist. You know, that's
just one
that's
verse,
what matters.
That's good.
I like the genuine to shine through in a project, and that's definitely heard. Like, there's no doubt that I'm picking up on that.
We've talked about your insecurities before. I think it is something that we've all have dealt with at one point. And I would like to know, how did it
Interlude
affect
that
you?
came abruptly.
Like, how did it affect you
Straight to
growing
it.
up?
Well, it affected me in many ways. You know, I was constantly stressing and thinking about or worrying about what other people thought about me. You know, I was stressing about how I dressed.
I
how
do like these
looked,
interludes.
How I talked. I was very awkward. You know, it was a lot
Sounds
on my
like,
mind.
it feels
back
like I'm
then.
listening to a podcast
You know,
right now.
it was very hard for me to process all that.
That's a lot to put on yourself at such an age. You know that, right?
I know. Trust me, I get it. You know, told you before, you know, like I've came a long way since then. I'm in a much better place now.
And you've definitely came a long way since then, I can tell. So, explain to me. I want the best explanation on how it felt to have those insecurities at that age.
That leads to our next track nicely, Insecurities. So this is, I imagine this is like him telling his therapist what those insecurities were.
Dealing with insecurities. Dealing with insecurities. Yeah. Dealing with insecurities.
Okay, I'm enjoying this. This is going back to the sound I was enjoying at the start of the project.
Yeah. Always fighting with my own mind. Always stuck in the limbo, never on time. Is she pretty? I question whether I'm good enough. That's unfortunate, that's the thinking we all would trust. And that's crazy how life goes, we all know. We make jokes to fill the holes we can't show. Showing everybody our clothes to make them feel below. Why that's the way that it flows, I probably never know. And that's the way that we all move. We try to fill the void, come to school with some fresh shoes. Depressed in the back, cause a girl never noticed you. If I had the money, I could pull it, I never knew. We link happy with wealth, and that's a lie I should know. Every time I can tell, a big check never changed.
Sorry, I'm British, so I have to punctuate everything with a cup of tea.
Dealing with insecurity.
I am vibing with this. Like, I don't have much to say about it itself.
Yeah.
This is a track. This is a good track.
Dealing with insecurities.
This track's up there with Confessions and Nothing Special and We Know. Just
Dealing
like,
with insecurities.
actually, no, it wasn't We Know. It's Nothing Special and Confessions.
Yeah.
They were the two I really enjoyed. Insecurities is up there with that. Again, loving how long each track is. Just like, okay, made my point now. Moving into the next thing. I realised I started dancing like the whitest person that's ever danced, so I do apologise for that. This is Amends.
Dear God, I have another prayer. Perception bounded by politics and other affairs. The evidence that you leave makes it harder to find. With all the hate I received, I have nothing to hide. It's crazy living this life, striving for harder goals. Why happiness becomes rare, depression all we know. With all the gifts I received, it gets hard to believe that others caring for me is their plan to deceive. It's like sleeping with a nightlight, scared of the darkness with many demons calling all night. Waking up alone, you going to check the phone. You seeing she never texts, you taking it very slow. You know, starts to get old, but what do you know? Catastrophic to others, but never what you atone. All your feelings are thrown, getting harder to catch. Others try to get close, and then you tell them to fetch. Start to wonder what's wrong, and while your mind's in this place, you think you're crazy, but never that. You just finding your place. With all the people who did you wrong, had you crying for days. You start to hope it gets better, but then it turns out a phase. Now everybody would tell you that you do good on your own. What good is living this life if in the end you're alone?
The emotions
Everybody
really
would say that this isn't the end, that it's gonna get better, but I'm just making amends.
One of the longer tracks,
every
3
morning
minutes,
feeling alone.
but not the longest.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I write songs to control my feelings, but it's not working anymore.
This song needs the space.
I hope
it needs the
that
time.
this prayer to you, God, can help me find my inner peace. Dear God, what I gotta do? Be searching, looking for hoes, hoping you left a clue. If I done it wrong, I want you let me know. So maybe all this pain will find a way to go. I open doors
That
and
beat's
hope to
nicely
find my
cutting
inner
through.
peace. These enemies I keep inside, we start to creep. They levitate me to
Enemies
hell's
we
gate.
keep
I try
inside,
to
we
leave,
start to
forever
creep.
stuck in
Like
this
that.
darkness. It gets hard to believe. That maybe life will get better. You give up hope with a golden token. I swear I'm forever
Bass.
losing my ways. It's hard to say. It's nothing to play. You're reminiscing them days.
You were holding on to that bass for a while, bringing it in there. That's great.
I love you, know that it gets hard to say, cause nowadays you don't know. So please believe in me. I hope you can see this hope is
This feels like a leftover Linkin Park beat.
Everybody, I swear, would tell you it's gonna be alright, and then you wake up, you're still alone, and then nowhere in sight. That full of lies you can't deny. It's hard to comply. You feel like happiness don't exist, so you fall when you cry. So tell me, God, please tell me why. How much can I take? These crazy thoughts I have, I know you know what's at stake. I need my place, come on and say it's gonna be okay. So tell me, God, please tell me why. How much can I take?
Brilliant. That was brilliant. Calm, reflective, relaxing, important, emotional. It just covers a lot of things in that song. It's nice. This next one is That's the Key to How Life Goes. Now we're back to the acoustic sounds. Like,
Yeah.
I'm feeling much more comfortable in this world. I have to say, We Know and Let's Talk About It really took me out of that world.
In my mind, I have no inner peace. Yeah, my daily goals are feeling incomplete. Laugh loud, contemplate what I ought to be. Yeah, my very soul is getting hard to reach. That's the key to how life goes. You follow all the others, fall behind cause you're too slow. Passed out, holding up the time, but you can't grow. Maxed out, keeping up the grind, but you can't show. I'm waking up to do another 12. I'm making money but tired, this job it never fails. With nice checks, I'm pressed, somehow I sense defeat. But now I'm out on my own, our brothers gotta eat. I guess I'm fortunate, I understand. Lately I'm stressing, I second guess my very plan. Try to take a stand, I fantasize of family lands. With many fans, I take the chance, I understand. In my mind, I have no inner peace. Yeah, my daily goals are feeling incomplete. Laugh loud, contemplating what I ought to be. Yeah, my very soul is getting hard to reach. That's the key to how life goes. You follow all the others, fall behind cause you're too slow. Passed out, holding up the time, but you can't grow. Maxed out, keeping up the grind, but you can't show. You can say I'm more traditional.
Such a good bop.
I say my love is unconditional. I struggle daily, apologize for all the lies. She did reply, she harmonized, I'm hypnotized. All the problems I can't see. By keeping up an image I'm afraid I can never be. She go on by her business, now the gap is like 6 feet. So why am I to witness every time that I can't reach? In my mind I have no inner peace. Yeah, my daily goals are feeling incomplete. Laugh loud, contemplate what I ought to be. Yeah, my very soul is getting hard to reach. That's the key to how life goes. You follow all the others, fall behind cause you're too slow. Passed out, holding up the time, but you can't grow. Maxed out, keeping up the grind, but you can't show.
Getting a bit more like calm and reflective towards this point in the album. Amends and That's the Key to How Life Goes. Much more calmer. Much more calm. Much more calmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your life is the best. Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, keep it going. Your life is the best, what I cannot say. I said I'm on my way.
Oh, we got some singing there in the background.
Listen.
I think we were missing some like sung vocal
Always had
hooks.
my mind within the pencil. Always a fantasize, affected my very mental. Would dream of myself with fame and all the wealth. Couldn't wait till I was grown. What's next? I couldn't tell. I was lonely back in school, but really not who's to blame. Now I'm grown.
This is
going
cool.
through all the stress. It's not the
This is a
same.
cool beat.
Spend time to myself, got no room to complain. Many thoughts, feeling lost with no way to contain. Saying, always had my mind within the pencil. Jotting down all my thoughts, that's why music becomes essential. I see others flee, never face reality. Hey, I feel you with all my mistakes. Where actually never thought I would have my own place. For what it takes, contemplate, living life on the edge, a daily chase. I see others being complacent in many ways. In my face, talking to me all day, and so I say, your life is the best, where I cannot say. A long way to go,
Like
but
it.
I'm on my way.
Lazy singing sound.
Yeah, I said I'm on my way. Your life is the best, where I cannot say. A long way to
I'm
go,
already
but
like
I'm on my
getting
way.
into it, and that's why
Yeah,
sung
that's it,
vocal
I'm on
hooks
my
are
way.
important. Perhaps maybe missing on a few of the tracks here,
But now
but
that I'm on my own,
necessarily
I'm
needed.
in the
But
suit and I'm in the zone.
just gives people something to hook onto, you know,
Now the
between
clock starts over, start
those
the next
important
day
verses.
strong. Yeah. Always imagined that I was perfect. Give love to someone that I really know don't deserve it. I mean the most respect, it's just crazy to feel neglect. Understanding how she feel, I guess my first reject. Gathered thoughts after all these years. I never talk about my faults. Self-respect is contained, forever lost. At least I can say I'm the same in every lane. Tell a joke, laugh in front of my peers and hide the pain. Cause every day I'm hearing more commotion. motion. Writing down what I see, then present it as self-promotion. I see others being themselves, yeah, that can help. Never felt others like one for me. Another tale, after all, paying bills on my own. Earn more respect, always thought, now I'm out on my own. Save every check. I see others making mistakes like every day. Call my phone, talking to me all day, and so I say, your life is the best, well, I cannot say. A long way to go, but I'm on my way. Yeah, I said I'm on my way. Your life is the best, well, I cannot say. A long way to go, but I'm on my way. Yeah, I said I'm on my way. But now that I'm on my own, I'm locked in the stew and I'm in the zone. But time goes fast, so it won't last long. Now the clock starts over, start the next day strong, yeah.
Oh, you got the violins. Oh, I didn't think that would be missing from this project until I heard it, but that sounds like so good right now, and I don't know why. Okay, I want a full like orchestral band version of this album, please. This is everything I need. Okay, this has got the vocal hook. Your Life is the Best was a great song. Love that.
Sometimes I respect it, sometimes I feel regret. Many nights I reflect it, it's hard to expect it. I'm breaking the rules, not much to lose, what to choose. Just to be on the news with all the shoes I know, cause I won't lie. I pray for many nights that I just won't cry, and that's my pride, yeah, cause I got all that I need. Hard to see, cause the pressure of life bring all the fees, I know. Cause I can tell you something typical. Trying to find a job to be comfortable is a miracle. Living by the dream is my passion. When I succeed, lots of pressure. The fact that I'm anxious is all I need, I know. Cause I won't lie. I pray for many nights that I just won't cry. And that's my pride, yeah. Cause I got all that I need. Family, paying bills, and myself, that's what I mean. Cause I got
everything I need. Everything.
This is uplifting, I think is the word of this track.
Everything I need. Everything I need.
That sample's great, man.
I start to understand my mental. I question why life is never really that simple. Always had a problem of reminiscing the past. Or maybe it's because I find love and it never lasts. I know, cause I won't lie. I pray for many nights that I just won't cry. And that's my pride, yeah, cause I got all that I need. Can't you see, taking pride in myself and take the lead, I know. Cause I'm a man of many problems. A stressed out person, no way to really solve them. First place, day by day, to rents paid. Many days under watch, what to say. I feel great, I know, cause I won't lie. I pray for many nights that I just won't cry. And that's my pride, yeah, cause I got all that I need. Family, paying bills, and myself, that's what I mean. Cause I got
Everything I need. Everything.
Nice lead into that chorus there with the cause I got. I like it.
Everything I need. Everything I need.
Brilliant. Okay, we're on to our third
So
interlude.
after everything that you've been through,
Therapy session.
every obstacle that you've overcome, you still managed to be the same person you are today.
Yeah, man, but it wasn't easy though.
I bet it wasn't.
I don't know, man. Me and my mind have always been at war trying to figure out the type of person that I wanted to be. It didn't take me long to realize that, the best person that I can be is being me and not what other people want me to be.
Well, I'll tell you this, I'm proud of you. Because most people would have changed for the worse, not the better.
I appreciate it.
So my last question to you is, how did you manage? How did you manage to keep your mind intact?
Well, it all comes down to this.
Our last track and longest track at 3 minutes 16 is Mind Tainted. Okay, it feels quite churchy and ambient and reverberated at the moment.
It is amazing how we all evolve, how we disable our future and dreams of our dissolve. How we accept it, guess it is contagious. How many people we slept with, without any relations. And I ain't never had my mind tainted, but cautious leading to allegations with many faces. It's our relations, no segregation, no invitations. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan. Told me my greatest threat was my memories.
Nice beat.
Told me my greatest days was within my dreams. Told me my greatest
days
fear was
was
losing
within my
everything.
dreams.
How many people go best friends to enemies? And I ain't never had my mind tainted, but cautious leading to allegations with many faces. It's our relations, no segregation, no invitation. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan. It does amaze me, these situations come problematic. Thinking the status, this politics come and leave you static. Always dramatic, these figures come and they're always faded. Texting the girl and the fellas tell you you'll never make it. Always persistent, crazy, you should take a photo. You rather do it together, should rather take it solo. You want it more though, how many times I failed to see. How many people
Loving the back end of this
they are
record,
meant to
man.
be. Told me my greatest threat was my memories. Told me my greatest days was within my dreams. Told me my greatest fear was losing everything. How many people go best friends to enemies? And I ain't never had my mind tainted, but cautious leading to allegations with many faces. It's our relations, no segregation, no invitation. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan. Always debating, debilitating while cutting promos. It's kinda solo, you live in large, you can't take it no more. Never committed, consistency is never finished. Feeling diminished, it's fictional like you playing Quidditch. Crazy how we be thinking we can make it go though. You try to put it together, I guess we'll never know though. You want it more though, apology doesn't mean you're clean. Living it single doesn't mean that you are always free. Told me my greatest threat was my memories. Told me my greatest days was within my dreams.
This hook's
Told
great.
me my greatest fear was losing everything. How many people go best friends to enemies? And I ain't never had my mind tainted, but cautious leading
that bit
to
could've been
allegations
sweet.
with
I
many
ain't never
faces.
had my
It's our
mind
relations,
tainted.
no segregation,
Something like
no
that.
invitation. This whole depiction is all created by only Satan.
I think it's the only thing it's missing. Singing. A little bit of singing. Just a tiny bit. Not much. Lyrically amazing though. Here we go, guys. 1994. Pjtoohot. Add it if you like it, guys. Add it to your streaming services. I'm going to review this now, and I'm going to start with the flow, then go on to the lyrics, the artwork, the production, and then the singing. Give a rating of out of 10 for each one, and then give an overall. So the flow of the album, I'm going to give the flow of the album a 7 out of 10, only dropping it with the two songs that sounded a bit too modern trap compared to the rest of the project, and it just took me away from that. Considering the whole other back half of the album and the start of the album were acoustic sounding, I think if those two tracks, We Know and Let's Talk About It, had a bit more of an acoustic feel to them with the drums, I think then it would have been fine. Also, removing the alien sounding voices would just complete that, would just make it a perfect album, in my opinion. So 7 out of 10. Lyrics, 10 out of 10. I thought all the lyrics were great. All the lyric choices were great. They were all emotional. They were all important to PJ. There was nothing that was just, silly or, ingenuine about the lyrics. Everything was chosen and it was done so well. Artwork, I really like the artwork. I love that thing where it's like the words and the pictures behind it. Always love that effect. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for that. Production was, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10, just with the unusual production choices when it came to the alien effects. The only thing I'm knocking production for. And then singing, I'm going to give a 5 out of 10. I thought the singing that was included was great. I would have liked a bit more. There was nothing wrong with the singing on the project. I just think it was lacking it in some spaces where it could have done with something to hook. A spoken hook is amazing and great, and it worked. It worked really well in Mind Tainted, for example. But I think some singing just to complement it would have worked really well, like what was done in a few of the other tracks. So yeah, if I had to give an overall rating to this album, I'd probably give it somewhere between 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. getting rid of Nothing Special and We Know, or changing those to acoustic and then doing some work on the vocals and adding some singing, that would be a 10 out of 10 album for me. And I loved that as well. Loved it, loved it. It was really, really good. So if you liked it, make sure to add it to your streaming services. It is linked in the description down below. And remember, in a world where everyone wants to be heard and no one's doing the listening, be the one that does the listening. Goodbye, I guess.
Bye, ladies and gentlemen.